Yeah, this is my new pedal board I just set up today. I'm pretty stoked about it. For a while there I had like 40 guitar pedals scattered all over my house. Always use the same ones, so I decided to sell like 30 of them and put the rest on a proper pedal board, plug in and go. That way I can start using this at gigs and whatnot. Yeah, I diversified my effects a lot more than I used to. I'm using some kind of unorthodox stuff, especially if, like, for a guy that plays blues. I wouldn't call myself a blues purist by any stretch of the imagination. I got the whammy pedal there. That's one of the big new things for me. And apart from the pedal board, I've also got a kill switch on my guitar. This guy right here, it's the Buckethead kill switch. So yeah, I'm doing things a little differently now. But I'll just start out with some kind of more basic sounds, some delay and tremolo, and a little bit of reverb. I'm going to turn it up here actually. Put a little chorus on. So that's a kind of idea there. I can get those kind of lush sounds if I want. And then turn the tremolo off here. I'll leave the delay on. I'll give you a little bit of gain here. Actually, no, I'll start with more of a rockabilly sound. So I'm going to take the long delay off and put a short analog delay on. That's a Behringer. I got that guy for $25 on eBay.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, analog. And then this metal screamer, which is actually a tube screamer. It's straight up. It's got the same chip as a vintage tube screamer with a hair more low end, which ironically is kind of a modification that a lot of guys do to their tube screamers. So you don't have to get it modded, you just get a metal screamer.
And it's pink.
That's right. It doesn't really sound like metal, it sounds more like a tube screamer. So this is kind of my rockabilly sound with a slapback delay. If I had a little tremolo. So yeah, this pedal board is a lot of fun. As you can see, I can't wipe the smile off my face. Now I'm going to go into a little more of what I grew up on, kind of an 80s sound. So I'll switch on, I'll leave the metal screamer on and I'll have it drive the distortion charger, which is an Ibanez pedal from the 80s. A little bit noisy, but it's my sound, I like it. And I'll put a long delay on. And then of course I can always throw the whammy in there for the fun of it. And then for a wah right now I'm using a Steve Vai Bad Horsey wah, the 1 series, not the 2. It's the older series. I don't know, I like the sound of it, but I might replace it. It seems to have some noise issues at times, but I'll fool around with it. As you can see, it's got noise issues. I don't know, maybe that's a malfunction, I'm not certain. But the sound of the wah I like. I may just have to look at an alternative. not sure what's going on there. I'm just powering it with a 9-volt AC, so that might have something to do with it. Maybe it sounds better with the battery. And then if I want to throw the chorus on with distortion, I can get kind of a Van Halen-like type sound. Just messing around. And also, I got a volume pedal, so I can do this kind of stuff. So overall, pretty flexible pedal board, pretty stoked on it. The other idea I had with it was, at one point I had this idealistic idea of having a separate pedal board for lap steel, and a separate one for guitar, and a separate amp for pedal steel, and a separate amp for guitar. And I thought that was ridiculous, so I thought, run into one amp, have all the effects that I need for both on one pedal board, done deal. So yeah, that's my pedal board.
Yeah, nice.